Hey guys, welcome to this week's catch up in English for the World Padel Tour. So what we're going to do is we'll go through the tournament and some surprises and results from last week, and then we'll talk a little bit about the tournament coming up next week. So to begin with, the winner of the women's tournament was Ari Sanchez and Alejandra Salazar, and they beat Marta Ortega and Marta Moreira in the final in 3 good sets. Excellent level of play, and those two pairs are really kind of shining through this season. They're both pairs are at 3 titles each now going into this next tournament, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens next week for them. For the men's tournament, the winners were Lebron and Paquito, and they beat Ali Galan and Juani Mires in the final. So a few surprises this week. Probably the shock exit was Sanyo and Maxi losing in the quarterfinals to Alex Ruiz and Pinheiro. The number 1 seeds, they've been playing well all season. It was unusual to see them go out so early. Franco Stupicic, he also pulled out early on in the tournament with tendonitis, but he said that he's recovering and he'll be fine to play next week in Bastad. We also saw that Rami Moyano and Christian Gutierrez, they're going to separate as a couple, so we'll see what happens there with who they're going to play with. So looking ahead to the tournament this week, it's going to be in Bastad in Sweden. The qualifying for the tournament was already played in Spain at the beginning of the month, and a couple of interesting clashes are going to be in the semi-final of the top half. We could again see Lebron and Paquito playing Mires and Galan, a repeat of last week's final, and also the women's final, the top 2 pairs. It's going to be interesting to see who takes that next title, just edging ahead on the leaderboard for them. Now, Sweden is one of the places where padel is booming. It's growing the most throughout Europe, throughout the world, so it's going to be great to see how much support the sport gets there. I'm sure the stands are going to be absolutely packed. The Swedish players to watch, we've got Carl Knutsson that's going to be playing at Wednesday at 1 p.m. And if you want to get regular updates, Andreas Johansson has a video channel, and he will, I'm sure, be doing updates throughout the week and posting in Swedish. Later today, I'm going to do a recap of last week's final, going into the points and having a little look at the statistics and what went on. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you on that video.